How did I go from this to this with a little story time? Because so many of you have been asking me for my personal story of how I even ended up in Canada. You can check the description box below to see the products that I've used. I don't believe what I'm about to say, and I don't even know how this is a reality. But yes, let's get to know me while I'm doing my makeup. I'm so sorry if something happens with the audio in the middle. I will add a voiceover if I feel something is going wrong. So I'm skipping the primer today using this Glow Recipe Dew Drops. So while this is drying out, let me tell you a little backstory. I was born and brought up in Mumbai, India, just like my parents, and I came here in Canada 3 years ago in September 2022 to do my graduation, and happily I'm about to graduate in 2 months. I've never even tried this brush. I just saw everywhere on Instagram that you need to use this brush in order to apply a foundation better. I don't know if there was just marketing or real. We're about to find out. It feels like I'm painting my face. Anyways, like I was saying, मैंने से अपनी 12th की थी मुंबई में. Actually, I was supposed to go to Australia because my sister is in Australia. She moved when I was in 9th grade. That was my first choice. But the course that I was looking for wasn't in her area. She lives in Adelaide. So there are very few universities there and I wasn't getting my choice of course there. So I decided to go to a different country. But I was really confused, and for me, I need to be very certain about the choices that I'm making. I cannot be nonchalant about my choices, especially when it comes to my career. That's just not it for me. I am very picky and I will make sure that I know every single thing about the university, about the country, about the city, where I'm about to stay, who I'm about to stay with, every single thing. Call me crazy, I don't know, I just call it being prepared. So while I was doing this research, of course everyone was suggesting Canada as well, but I wasn't truly sure about it because growing up I just saw every second person moving to Canada. Jokes on me for that. But yeah, Canada was not my first choice. Let me just end it like that. For people wondering if US का visa reject हो गया होगा or whatever, I never really wanted to go to US either because I know how difficult it is for people there, especially for women there right now. I'm just lucky that I dodged a bullet by not even thinking of applying there. I've officially finished my studies but I haven't graduated yet. Basically वो सिर्फ साल में एक बार graduation ceremony रखते हैं and हर semester different type of people from different type of courses and lengths of courses graduate, but वो हर time तो नहीं रख सकते ना एक ceremony, so they just do it once. And luckily मेरा April में खत्म हुआ and the ceremony is in May. There's no such course that ends in May. Actually summer intakes begin in May. So I think it just takes them 2 months to prepare for everything. Main बात तो मैंने बताई नहीं. You know, I really want to invest in a Japanese or Chinese fan that people use. Look at my ADHD going off. I studied business administration and marketing. My main purpose was to study marketing, but I was advised that since I've just graduated from high school or 12th grade, whatever you want to call it, I was advised to take a longer length of course. So even though it was a very starter course for the first 2 or 3 semesters, the last 3 semesters were hectic. Let me tell you, it was hectic. There are incredible universities in India, but I just think that जो भी प्रोफेसर्स होते हैं वो सिर्फ प्रोफेसर्स होते हैं. They don't really add much to your story. They don't really add much to the context of what they're teaching because the professors that we have here are people who have worked with MNCs. You will hear big MNCs names and they've held very respectable positions in their time and they just don't want to do it anymore. It's their choice, or maybe do it side by side. And I just like that type of interactive learning where people are speaking from experience. They're just not doing what the book says. But I'm pretty sure everyone has their own experience. This is just my opinion. I don't want to make anyone feel bad for who has not had an international education. These are just my opinions. And yes, I know I come from privilege. I come from a very privileged background where my parents have been able to provide this education. Living alone teaches you so much. Like, I can make 30 story time videos on YouTube, long form videos alone on different experiences that I've had with different type of people, employers, people I meet on a daily basis, and just the Canadian culture all in all. I just like that it conceals it all. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. If you use it in night time, you'll see that it has a very good glow. But I don't use it for the glow. I like the way it really sets everything. I'm really intrigued to try the Maybelline Fit Me one as well because it's a drugstore find and I don't like to invest a lot in makeup. Using this blush because I think it's gonna look good with my sweatshirt. Talking about why I even chose what I chose to study, I was really interested in digital marketing. I mean, I still am. I don't think I would be comfortable sharing about my personal life, my family ever because of everything that happened with Apurva. I don't want that to come to my family ever. So I don't think I'm ever gonna disclose my family. And if you know me, I would love for you to respect that privacy. I have two siblings. I'm the middle sibling. So yeah, that's how I ended up in Canada, and I think it's not very original. I hope you found this video entertaining in some way. I don't know, I tried my best. I'm not a very funny person. Thank you so much for watching till this end. I'm so grateful to you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.